Baseball from the Big Apple. Standing in, Gio Urshela. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. The runner's breaking for home. To second for one, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
That is it. The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So one run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of any. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Let's play ball.
All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here's the 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Akron is out in front. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel. And
he comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Now the relay home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now batting.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Now the double steal is on here. Hit hard to the right, but foul. I'm set with the 0-1. He'll try it again from first. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Zunino has a play. 1 out.
Now that's second base.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there. And that's out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Meadows moving back. Gone! Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Trevor Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Torres.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Luke Voigt. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and
a dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second, and now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a...
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-3 tonight. Akron jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tommy Kahnle gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Glasnow was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on... And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Aroldis Chapman is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Manuel Margot is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll?
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes Kiermaier, and that one is gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. So striding in.
Play ball.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Kraken get the win on the heels of 4 home It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Lightning and the Kraken. James Paxton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His career line against Roark up until this point, batting at an even .400. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
And Judge is off and running. High in the air out to center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Kraken are out on top 1-0. Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He was hit. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Stanton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. There goes the runner, pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the action.
Let's play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 29.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In there, now the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. On the move again from first. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. McKinney's there for it. That retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Kraken on top 3-0. All set for ready now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Runner goes for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Roll, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Popped him up. Jansen waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. Grichuk is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, DJ LeMahieu. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Jansen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And Dan, he and his fellow. Chase Anderson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Here's the 0-2. He's on the move again from first. Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number one.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Brett Gardner will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. Now the runner's on his way home. Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The crack. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board. So
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, DJ.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out toward shallow right. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Torres. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat. Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Wilmer Font is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner. Runners on the move for second. Panic's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, number 29.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. For 4 times on 5 base hits. No error.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Kraken jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Tyler Wade stands in here looking to be the hero. You know these fans would love to see a walk-off win here. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thairo Estrada. His career numbers in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job.
leading off.
Paul Fry comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Torres. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Luke Voigt has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Ready for another chance? Austin Hayes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Comes set and the 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding. Ready for another shot now. Ryan McKenna. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. Akron secured their 10th victory of the season. James Paxton wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Hector Velasquez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Kraken allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Pilots 4-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Bats grabbed the win against the Lightning 2-1. The Tritons knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the 66ers 8-3. The Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-6. The Cincinnati Reds smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-4. The Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Dodgers 6-3. The Chicago Cubs defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-4.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kraken and the Oakland A's. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Pitch popped up. Simeon is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. Scotty is there. 2 down.
Batting third. The shortstop.
So bases are...
Play ball. Let's play ball. He's out. Three. Out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. Out. He's out. 3. Out.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Aaron Judge may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Kraken allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Kraken are leading the AL East, and the Reds are atop the NL Central. The Tritons amassed 14 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the Hawks 9-7. In the standings, the Hawks sit in second place in the American League East Division.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Runners off for second. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the play.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner will score from second. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's back into second here safely.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart is there to put it away for route number one. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Giancarlo Stanton now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the... Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Victor Reyes.
Let's play ball. He's big. He's big.
Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Now batting, Tyler Wade. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart